Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here with a special interview with the director and the cast of the short film Vali, with The Fart, which won the Best Actor Award and the Best Short Film at the Indian Film Festival of Alberta. They just got a little guest with us. So with us we have Vishnu Rajan, the writer and director of the film, Dijo Augustine, who plays the doctor in the film, and Sudheesh Scaria, who is the star of the film, who has a little bit of an issue with it, which is what the film is about. So Vishnu, this is your very first film, is that correct?
Yes, it's my debut.
So it's only a 16 or 17 minute film. And where did the idea for this, where did the idea for a film about the fart come from?
We were actually discussing many stories, and one day I was with my girlfriend in a car and I had to do, I farted and she was telling me, I'm going to divorce you for this. And next day I was meeting Sudheesh and I was telling him I have an idea like this lawyer. A lady coming to a lawyer's office asking for divorce regarding fart, and he was excited about it. And we, from that day, I think we started shooting in 2 weeks.
Wow. Wait, it only took you 2 weeks to write the script? I mean, granted, it's a short film, but even so, it was only 2 weeks? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, when I had the story and I talked to him, he was so happy. So then I started writing and I sent it to him in after 3-4 days, and he was excited after reading the whole thing, and he said we should start this right away.
So Sudheesh, this is always your dream, right? To start a film of this subject matter. So I mean, this is really an unusual kind of a film, but it's so comedic, but it's so heartwarming too, and it's really because of the way that you played this lead character who's so worried that his wife might leave him over this problem that he has. So were you really excited when Vishnu came to you with this idea?
Exactly. When he was he was telling me that Cheta, there was a character, a story. It's all about the fact one lady coming into your office that he needed divorce. She needed divorce. Okay, but you are the main farter. I was laughing like anything. Then I said, Vishnu, you write the script. Let's work. So he wrote the script in 3-4 days, and it came to me. He sent to me that when I read, there was something. The content was strong, and there was some humor in it. Everyone does this, but people won't spoke this much. Huh? But I said, okay. Then I spoke. I told my wife about the story. She was laughing like anything,
I mean, that's the thing. Having a catchy title like that and a catchy subject matter, it draws everyone's attention to it, right? Which is what you want. So, Dijo, you played the doctor in the film, and so were you in it from the beginning as well?
Yeah. So Vishnu discussed this story. We've been discussing about many scripts since we became friends. So when Vishnu told me about this story, I got really excited. I said to him that this is the one we have to make. The story is very clean, even though it has a name. So said we should make this. So we started about casting and things. Then he asked me to do this role. So I was not initially not thinking about acting. So he made me to act. Really a great experience. Yeah. So everybody who been part of this movie were my friends. Like Sudheesh is my friend, and my wife is also acting as the lady who is seeking the divorce, and also Sudheesh's wife. And we did it as it was a good time for us. We had a good socialization time before COVID.
Yeah.
we had a great time. We had a great time working together. So one thing that I enjoyed is working together. And yeah.
This film was happened because of effort of all of us, like the especially the cameraman Andrew. He was driving like 300 kilometers to come for the shoot, and he bring his friends with him, like Daniel, Serena, Jacob, and all those people. So we all slept in my house, which is an one-bedroom apartment. We five people were sleeping there around and all, and we all adjusted to that. And uh, I have to thank them all for their hard work and effort. Also, the editor of the movie is Kiran Das. He's from India. He's a famous movie editor, actually.
Oh, wow.
He won the state award this year for editing in Kerala
Okay.
for the movie Ishq.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Oh my God. The editing in Ish.
Yeah.
Kidding me? You got him to edit your short? Oh my gosh.
So yeah, he's the editor, and Matthew Spuligan is the music director. He is also the executive producer of Great Indian Kitchen.
Yeah, my husband particularly noticed the music, especially that there was a lot of horn instruments in certain songs.
Yeah, it's all Matthew's idea and his effort. I have to thank him and my wife, the producer, and Dijo Chetan's wife is Nimmi. She's also the producer. I have to thank them. And Alex Paikada did the sound design for this. He did the trailer also, and he did a lot of help with the ADR and all. So
Wow. So
and
it's a tight knit crew.
yeah. So yeah, it's very few people come together with their passion to make something. So I'm thanking each and everyone at this point.
Oh, that's awesome. So, I mean, the reception, I mean, I'm so sorry for you that the film festival couldn't be in person so that you could hear everyone's laughter. Because let me just tell you that I was laughing out loud, and then I showed the film to my husband, and he was really laughing. I mean, I'm just sorry for you that you didn't have that experience at the film festival and hearing the audience. Were you able to show it? At least probably you were able to show it for friends and family, but this was a different kind of a film festival with COVID where everyone was watching on streaming except for the feature films they showed in a drive-in setting, which, believe me, I was very jealous of everyone being able to go see Bahubali again, at least in a drive-in. But the reception, this film has just come out on YouTube this week, and you've gotten an incredible number of views for a short film in a short amount of time. Again, I think you're very savvy to pick this subject matter because it's eye-catching and it's the kind of thing you want to share with someone else and say, hey, look at this funny little film. So Vishnu, had you always wanted to be a filmmaker?
Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember when I had that idea. I think probably when I was watching Alaipaide. It's a Maniratnam film. Okay, so that's when I was interested in filmmaking, and I'm learning cinema from YouTube and other people or whatever.
So you haven't been to film school or had formal training in that way. You're just learning by YouTube.
Yeah. I like Quentin Tarantino said, I didn't go to films. I mean, I didn't go to film school. I went to films. Yeah, so it was basically learning. And in India, you go to directors and ask them if you could take them as your assistant rather than going to
Right.
film school.
Yeah.
I have tried that many times, but it didn't work out somehow. And I thought I should do something, and we were planning so many stories. I had like the last 3-4 years, I was telling Sudheesh and about all these stories, at least 2 years. And we didn't have a right one to start with. Okay, we all are excited about one. That didn't happen with anything. So it just happened. And they believed in me, which is a big thing. Nobody is going to go and act for someone who comes with the story. So they have
Right.
to have a belief in them to make it like a
So
presentable one.
can you tell me about the choice to do the film in Malayalam rather than English, since the setting is in Canada?
I thought it's universal. Even nowadays, languages doesn't matter, right? With
Right.
subtitle, everything is universal. And I am more comfortable with Malayalam, maybe with the writing dialogues.
Right.
So I thought Malayalam will be the right one. And yeah, because it was like a home production. We all were budding ones. We are not professionals or anything. So I had a scare to start in English. Yeah, I thought Malayalam would be the right choice for the story.
Sudheesh, I know you've done a few other films. I think they're in Canada. Are they in English, or are you more comfortable doing Indian language films?
I have done only with English, I mean the Malayalam languages, but even if I get a chance in the English, definitely I'm gonna. And it's my passion, since my childhood to become an actor in a movie star. Yeah.
Well, I think it was great. And I also loved all the Mohanlal scenes that were in the film too.
Yeah.
If you guys watch my channel, you know that I'm a big Mohanlal fan myself. So I was like, when the comedy scene at the end, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. So Dijo, I know you were in, but you had a small role in a film, Geo Baby, and now you and Vishnu are going to be producers on an upcoming film called Great Indian Kitchen, starring Suraj, that is filmed, and I'm crossing my fingers that an OTT platform is going to purchase it so that I can see it. Can you tell me how that came together? This is the same director who did Kilometers and Kilometers with Tovino Thomas, which I never made it to theaters in the US, and I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm not sure if that's on streaming yet, but I've been really wanting to see that one. So can you tell me how this Great Indian Kitchen came together?
Yeah, the director Geo Baby is a friend of mine since my college days in university. So just like Vishnu, we've been friends since the day we met. So um, he was discussing so many films when we were thinking about making a movie. So Kilometers and Kilometers is the movie he wanted to make for the first time. So when we were thinking about making that movie, we had so many struggles finding a producer to invest money in such a big budgeted movie. So the first movie that Geo Baby made, I worked in it as a production coordinator. So I was working with that one. That one was a movie which got state award in Kerala for best child artist, and it has won so many other awards in all around the globe. So also the second movie, the Little God, Little God. Also, I got an opportunity to work in that too. When I had my second child, I went to India and I stayed for 4 months there. So that time I made that, I got involved in that movie. So I really enjoyed working with them. It was so much fun, so much of coordinating things, and so much of working together, group work, group activities. So I really enjoyed it. And the movie also got Best Child Artist National Award for that movie, The Little God. So last year, me and Vishnu got an opportunity to be part of a film festival in Los Angeles, and it was Love International Film Festival. Then we met Geo Baby there. We went from here to Los Angeles to meet GOBB. They all came from India. And also the Matthew Spulikin, who is the music director of the movie Little God. So we were having lots of discussions about movie during that trip, and we got an opportunity to work together for a short advertisement filmmaking during that trip. So the idea came from one of the other producers, Joe Moon. He said that we have to make a movie so that we can meet once again here or somewhere else. So that's how we initially planned. Then everything happened like a miracle. Nimisha Sajain joined the movie. She heard the script and she said she's in. She want to do it. So then we met Suraj Venyaramud. He also joined. Then we producers, myself, Vishnu, and Vishnu's other friend Sajin, and my friend Jomon, we all came together. The film is almost complete. It's only a little bit of post-production is remaining. So we didn't get an opportunity to go and work in this movie just because of the restrictions during the COVID. But we got all the updates during like our video conferencing and every update on our WhatsApp messages and everything. So we haven't seen the movie yet, but we know what's happening there. So we are also waiting to watch the movie, possibly, you know, OTT. I said to the director, I don't want to see now. I want to see it in the platform, either in theater or in OTT. So we are waiting for that to happen. So only a few more works are remaining in regards to the movie.
Dijo, can you tell me a little bit about what the plot of the movie is going to be about? I mean, it's got a beautiful poster of Suraj holding Nimisha. So are they a married couple in the film, or?
Yes, it's definitely. I don't want to tell more about the script. That's we all are waiting to watch in theaters, so or in OTT platform. So it's basically a family movie in which Nimisha plays a very strong leading character, and Suraj Venyaramud also plays a very important role, like hero role. So yeah, it's I don't want to tell too much about the movie just because of that's what we are all waiting, right? So
Yeah,
it's a family oriented,
crossing my fingers.
beautiful and wonderful movie, and yeah, I am also excited to watch just like you all.
Well, I mean, Suraj had a big year with his film driving license and whatever. So I feel like he's even gotten more acclaim lately. And so I'm really excited to see him. Of course, I've seen him in supporting roles in many, many films, but I'm not familiar with Nimisha, but I'm just really excited. Just from the poster, I was like, okay, this looks like the kind of film that I really want to see. So I'm pleased that a lot of films are just coming straight to streaming, because I'm not going to be going to a movie theater anytime soon. So I'm hopeful that it'll be coming soon. Sudheesh, tell me about do you have any upcoming projects? What are you working on?
Yeah, there is another project is coming from Vishnu itself. Vishnu is the one who writes, and Vishnu and co-directed by Sudheesh Sebastian. They both doing the direction together, and I'm the one who playing the lead role, and there was other characters also. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And also there is a one.
So this is Vishnu. You've got a new director project with Sudheesh. Is this another short film or a feature length?
It's a short film, but it's a bigger short film. It's a funner short film with a bigger budget, not like our film, which is short at probably less than $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a graduation maybe.
So Sudheesh, what is can you tell me anything about what your part is going to be like in this upcoming short?
Vishnu, can you explain?
It's
Let's direct to speak.
It's a thriller. It's something happening.
Thriller. Also something very different.
Yeah, it's something happening in a house in a dinner party. It's
Ah,
he is the host of the party, and that unveils the story.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited. I'll be looking forward to that. So, I mean, the great thing about short films is they're a calling card for directors to get bigger and better things. And it sounds like that's happening for you with this film, Vali, because it's garnering all this attention because it's unforgettable. No, really, Sudheesh and Dijo, I just want to tell you, your scene was so comedic timing was so good. It was, I mean, it just really, and the whole thing was just really well done. And it was a really great first film. So I'm only wishing bigger and better things for all of you. And I'm really excited about all of these new projects that I'm hearing about. And I hope to see, Vishnu, do you think this next short will be ready for the next film festival next fall in Alberta? Is that your goal, or is it even sooner than that?
It'll be coming probably by April, May. We might. We were supposed to start shooting this week, but we have a restriction now that performing artists is banned for a while. It's probably like 2 weeks. Once it's relaxed, we might start shooting that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a lot of people are going through all sorts of restrictions and getting art made in general is a challenge right now. So kudos to you because there was one scene in the film, I'm like, okay, everyone is standing 6 feet apart waiting to get into a line or someplace. And then, but my husband's like, but nobody's wearing masks. It can't be filmed during COVID. So it's just different.
Actually, I think the mass bylaw was not there during that period, and it was there was permission for shooting, so I didn't want to show it for showing like this was shot during COVID. I just thought that if there is an effect of COVID in the movie, then only we have to show it.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what art does come out of the pandemic. But yeah, it was, for me, it was a welcome distraction and something that was completely different. So I do want to encourage you to submit it to other film festivals. Like we have a South Asian film festival in Chicago, and they also focus on Indian short films. And so I think you should definitely be sending your first film around to other film festivals and get even more attention for this wonderful film. Anyway, I am so pleased to talk with all of you tonight. Dijo, did you have any other projects that you wanted to talk about, or just basically the Great Indian Kitchen is the big one, right?
Yeah, the Great Indian Kitchen is the one that I'm waiting for. And yeah, we were discussing something, but nothing is really in position to disclose at this moment. So we're all excited for the Great Indian Kitchen. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be really excited to hear about it. I hope you will all keep in touch with me and let me know when that might be coming, and maybe we can talk again.
One more thing, my wife was saying, I miss saying thank you to the Sudheesh Rajan's wife and the kids. So I also want to thank everyone who acted in this. It's whether Sudheesh's wife or Dijo's wife and all those kids. I'm really glad when I asked them to act in it, they were completely agreed to it, and because we are shooting in that house for 2-3 days, and they have to be in one part all the time and leave everything to us. So I have to appreciate their effort and their belief in us. Yeah, I'm thanking everyone who believed in me and the people who give us locations like Nabil and Tony, Philemon, and those people. I'm thanking everyone.
Thank you all for joining me tonight. And again, I will have the link to the short film, which is showing on YouTube right now, in the description for you all to watch it if you haven't already.